Nice force field so that the SCVs cannot get a surround off the repair, and the planetary gets taken out so fast. The battlecruisers are here. This army might just die. I think it will get taken out. Maybe it does move back though, and the battlecruisers are really slow. The only thing that can follow is the Banshee, and wow, actually QXC losing that expansion. He's not too happy about that. Kiwikaki did get this one up. He's translating the probes over as we speak, and let's see if QXC is gonna put up another command center over there. Most likely yes, but this Banshee is gonna get killed right now, I think, because the Phoenix is following it. Anyway, these Marines are still stranded over there. I'm just taking a look at what's happening. Marines are still there, and actually Phoenix gets away with 1 HP. That's one lucky Phoenix. And ground armor level 3 is almost done for Kiwikaki, and let's see what's gonna happen. More battlecruisers on the way. Actually, just one battlecruiser on the way, and QXC is going to want to take down this really fast right here, but the battlecruisers are getting kind of cornered over here. There's a lot of stalkers. One more battlecruiser is joining the fight, but the battlecruisers are really so slow, and they're really vulnerable. This is what I was talking about. If they're just if they're by themselves, they are not really that good, and you're going to get taken out easily. So you want to have them be backed up with things like Marines and stuff like that. But QXC is actually making how many? He did put down a lot of additional barracks. He has 6 barracks right now, and he should maybe consider getting some Marauders as well, not just Marines, because there's a lot of Stalkers and Immortals out. But let's see what's gonna happen right now. Is Kiwikaki going? I wonder if Kiwikaki has scouted the bottom. No, he does not know about the bottom one, about the bottom expansion, and he wanted to check if this is up again. It doesn't look like it. He's gonna scout it right now though, and he's going to know that there's an expansion over here, a planetary fortress though, so let's see if he's going to try and engage. But he knows that if he goes in here, he might just get sandwiched. I'm not sure if Kiwikaki is doing the right thing over here. He wants to take this out, but QXC is actually going to corner him from behind, and there's one battlecruiser, one Thor, and a lot of Marines coming in here. This command center just might get cancelled. There we go, does get cancelled. Good force field, and this one might just get taken out. And great playing for Kiwikaki over here. He's going to take this out. He might just want to take down the rocks here and try to evacuate on this side. I don't know if he will want to fight this head on. Great force field, and the battlecruiser is just left over here getting focused fire by all those stalkers, and that's not really good. And is he going to lose his army over here? Most likely. This Zealot is fighting all those SCVs over there, and the Marines are coming up right now. The force field is out. It has been full duration, and has been up for its full duration, and these stalkers are blinking away, and they made it back to safety. So that's really good from Kiwikaki. He actually managed to keep QXC on 2 bases, and QXC is really not happy about that. These minerals, I mean, the main has been mined out, and this is almost mined out. We can look at these SCVs, how much they're crowding. He really needs to get this expansion up, and I think what QXC needs to do right now is just stay back and defend, unless he really feels like he can make some pressure happen. I don't think he should try, because what he needs right now is to secure, I think, 2 more expansions. And did he lift off this command center? Indeed he did. So he's going to land this command center over here, and once this is done, he's going to be on 2 mining bases again. But let's see what Kiwikaki is actually doing right now. He's getting more stalkers. Some Void Rays making their way into the game. By the way, I do remind you, since patch 1.2 hit 1.2, the Void Rays are doing a lot more damage to massive units. So in this case, battlecruisers, and that would be. It's not in this replay, like I said. This replay is from just before the patch, but also Flux Lanes has been removed, so no more movement speed increase upgrade for the Void Rays. But let's see what's going to happen. Kiwikaki is going to take control of this Sunlaga Tower. He wants the vision on this side of the map, and that proxy pylon gets taken out by QXC with the dropship, and these Marines are still stranded over here, and they actually have taken down the rocks in the meantime, I think, and a Dark Shrine has been planted up in the meantime. Any Dark Templar on the field? No Dark Templar, so I'm going to take a look at the income tab as well, see what's happening. And Kiwikaki is actually still behind, and this is curious because, well, I think he threw down a lot of mules. This one hasn't been morphed into anything yet, but where are there any mules really? No, I'm not sure exactly why, but Kiwikaki needs to think about taking this additional base down here, I think. And there we go, QXC picking up those stray Marines, and he's gonna make a drop into the main over here. He's gonna spot this. It seems like he was attacking this. Maybe I missed something over here, I'm not exactly sure. And here we go, another attack going on this side, and let's see what's gonna happen. What is going to get taken out over here? A Dark Templar is getting warped in over here, and 2 Zealots, and this is gonna get cleaned up easily. As for this push, it is going to get cleaned up as well. Probes have been moved away, so no real big loss for for Kiwikaki over there. The Dark Shrine hasn't been taken out, so Dark Templar are still gonna be making their way into the game if needed. Now QXC is what is he doing? He's getting more Thors, some ghosts, and I wonder why he's getting so many ghosts. Obviously, ghosts a good. I mean, so many too. Ghosts is not a lot of ghosts, but ghosts are good as well, not just for denying energy units from your opponent. It can also be used to take down the shields on these units. So let's see. But let's see if Kiwikaki is actually going to commit to this attack. I don't think so. Here we go. Actually, this does happen, and QXC is kind of getting overwhelmed over here because there's so many charge lots in front. His Bio Ball is not going to hold up to this. These Marauders are actually horrible against Zealots, so that's not really going to do anything. The Void Rays are coming here as well. The Medivacs get taken out, and the Marauders are good against Stalkers, but they are really in a low number right now. This Thor is going to get taken out as well, and this might actually mean GG for QXC. Let's see if he's going to be able to hold this off. Kiwikaki might just try and take down another expansion. There we go. He's going for that expansion, and a Dark Templar also here, and where's the Raven? QXC did have a Raven. Now let's see if he's going to be able to actually delay this long enough so he can get the units he needs to actually take care of this push. 2 more battle cruisers incoming right now. He did lift off this command center, most likely going to plan down here indeed. And these SCVs are running for their lives. And actually, this is not really good what he's doing right now. He's moving the fight to the other expansion, which is even less defended than his main, and the force has taken even longer time to get here. And Kiwikaki did bring a lot more reinforcements over here, and let's see if this is going to go down. I'm not sure, but looks like he's not going to go for that. He's going to try and go for the main again. QXC did get quite a few units up again. Kiwikaki is getting Storm right now, so Storm is going to be even more devastating to these units right now. QXC is really not in a good position. He's not mining, he's only mining off that base down there. That's it really, and let's see what QXC is gonna be doing right now. He is gonna this is all he has right now, really, the choke over here. It's all gonna come down to how the fight goes on at the choke. And this battlecruiser is out. Let's see, it is going to do some damage to these units, and I think another battlecruiser is out as well. There we go, 2 BCs, and these barracks are really making all the units they can. And oh, a lot of mules. I'm just gonna take a look at this. I'm curious. So QXC is actually still ahead. This is really funny because of these mules. These mules are offering an insane economic advantage. So if you take into account like 6 mules, that's about 2,000 minerals in total that are going to be mined by those mules. Psystorm is almost done, and more battlecruisers on the way for QXC as well. Now let's see what he's going to be doing. Is he actually gonna try an attack? I think QXC needs to think about taking some of Kiwikaki's expansions out as well. Maybe a little bit more harassment with Medivacs, but the thing is, he's been under such a lot of pressure lately. He wasn't able to actually spare any forces to harass with himself. This turret is gonna get taken out, and the Dark Templar is gonna do some damage. Probably a scan gonna come down here. Let's see. There we go, scan down, and Dark Templar gets taken out. Meantime, Kiwikaki is just focusing on gateway units for now. He's not getting any High Templar. Most likely gonna wait for the Kadarin Amulet to be done, because once that is done, he will morph in High. Oh, actually, he did get some High Templar. My bad. But once this is done, he's going to get High Templar, who can already storm the second they are out. So let's see. Also, feedback is going to be great on these battlecruisers. He didn't even research the Yamato cannon upgrade. Actually, QXC did not get that upgrade yet. And QXC looks like he's onto mining bases again. He's going to set up the 3rd over here very soon. And he's actually on three mining ways. Indeed, he is. Oh, and might be a storm here, but no, I don't think he's going to waste a storm on just 5 SCVs. I think Kiwikaki is really surprised to see that there is a mining base actually so close to his main. And meantime, gonna take a look at the army count, and they're both equal in supply right now, but those storms are gonna make a huge difference. There's also force fields and a lot of gateway units. I just don't know. He is stimming actually to run away, because he knows he doesn't want to engage that, and I'm curious to see. I'm sure QXC knows that there are High Templar out right now, and he needs to get those ghosts in here. Where are the ghosts? I saw him getting some ghosts before, but actually no ghosts in here right now. He really needs those ghosts out. Oh, ow, 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 ow. That was like, I think 10 SCVs, maybe more. These High Templar are getting morphed into an Archon right now, and I don't know. Here we have 1 ghost coming out, but QXC actually lost so many SCVs with those storms, and QXC did manage to kind of stabilize the game a little bit more. He was in a really tough position earlier, but kiwikaki is kind of macroing up on his side of the map. He's getting a lot of bases, and I don't know if the army composition that QXC has right now, he really needs more ghosts. And actually QXC is one of those players that uses ghosts a lot, but I don't see them so much in this game, although he really needs them. Let's see what's gonna happen over here. Kiwikaki might just attack. He keeps on staying on his side of the grass. Obviously, you cannot see from one side to the other over here. Here we go. Let's see, Kiwikaki is going to commit to this one. I'm not sure he wants to. I think he's waiting. I think he wants to force a stim and then put down some force fields and storm the Bible over here. Let's see if the charge lots are going to go in there. I think this is going to be the time. There we go. There we see any force fields. No force fields yet. And Stalker's blinking in, doing some damage, but no storms yet. What's happening with the storms? The storms are really late and not really such great placement on them, but now these storms are coming, but those storms really should have come much earlier, and QXC just piling the road over here. And kind of poor play from Kiwikaki during that fight, kept the High Templar, I think, too far in the back. I'm not sure if it was miss micro or some pathing issues with the High Templar, but yeah, he should have stormed much earlier in my opinion. Now QXC is going to take down these rocks over here, and most likely going to take down the base down here. And once that happens, Kiwikaki is going to have to only mine off this, and this is almost mined out already, so looks like the tables have been reversed really in this game, and QXC is doing is having the upper hand right now, although some units have been warped in over here. Actually, I think these stalkers just blinked from the high ground over to the lower ground, and the battlecruiser is taking them out because he has the help of all these SCVs. He's getting repaired. He's just fine taking care of all of those stalkers, and level 2 upgrades on those lasers for the BCs as well. And weapons upgrade level 3 on the way for Kiwikaki, so he's going to have 3-3 on the ground, and it looks like QXC is going to try some more harassment over here. He feels confident right now. He's not in the position he was earlier. He has the time, he has the opportunity to actually put some pressure on, and it looks like this game has evolved into a beautiful late game with a lot of macroing up and action going on all over the map. Is really the kind of game that we want to see. So indeed, like I said, this was a really nice game that I wanted to cast, and these zealots are doing insane damage to Marauders, and Medevac didn't even actually make it to pick up those units over there. And gonna take a look at the income tab again, and the units lost tab. I'm quite curious to see this one, and both players are actually pretty equal out. 33,000 minerals lost on each side, so this is really, you can see just how balanced this game feels right now, because of both players are really good players, are really experienced, and a map like Shakur's Plateau, obviously a map where macro is kind of favored, and you can see that the game is evolving. It's not just one of those 1, 2, 3 cheese games. Here we go, I explode you, I did a bunker rush, I did this, I did that. It's just one of those games where you actually have to be skilled enough to stay alive and to win. So looks like Kiwikaki is going to wait a little bit more so he can replenish his army. He's putting this nexus up again. He might just want to take this one as well. And these expansions, this game actually might get to the point where the bases are pretty much mined out, and these will be the only bases that are still up. And these bases obviously kind of tricky to mine because they're smack in the middle between both players. And let's see what's going to happen. This nexus is up again. 2 assimilators will be planted down there as well. Looking at what's happening at the production tab, on the production tab, QXC is getting weapons level 3 for battle cruisers, and actually not just battle cruisers, obviously any air weapons, and infantry armor level 1 only coming now. That's a little bit late, but it obviously doesn't matter so much against things like Storm, because Storm doesn't really care about the armor. And Terran building armor as well. Whoa, he's going for those cheesy funky upgrades from the engineering bay. All these upgrades are really actually, like I said in another cast that I did a while ago, those upgrades, if you don't really have money to spend on anything, you can spend it on them because they are actually quite useful. And the range upgrade, the armor upgrade, all those things are pretty useful, except the bunker upgrade that allows more Marines to be placed inside. I think that one is kind of a waste, but here we go. That High Templar getting taken out, and a bunker being placed down over here. And this is a good position. Actually very interesting because it helps with units harassing the high ground over here. Any High Templar being warped in to Storm or anything like that. And Dark Templar on the way. Let's see, it's going to one-shot the Marine. No, There we go. He does one-shot the Marine. Scan going down, Dark Templar getting taken out. And those Dark Templar, by the way, are doing insane damage with the upgrades. So when they have 3 upgrades, they do just insane damage. And here we have QXC not really doing anything for now. He has 4 battlecruisers, I think, in total. Am I right? Yes, 4 battlecruisers, 4 ghosts, 16 marines, 21 marauders. So